In this lesson, we're going to take a look at how to copy our files and folders, and it's very easy. As before, we looked at how we can hover over with our mouse and have our Computer Basics folder here selected. I am going to go ahead and just select my Windows 7 folder here, and I'm going to right click on it with my mouse, and I'm going to go to Copy. And when I select Copy, I'm going to deselect that particular folder, and I am going to come down and right click onto my open area of my desktop as we looked at before, and I will paste. And when I paste, voila, I have a Windows 7 copy folder. That is a duplicate of my previous folder that I made. So in this case, I want to right click on it and go to rename. And I will just rename this one, say I'll do Microsoft Word. Deselect. And now I have 3 folders. I can also select, say, both of these files, go down to my keyboard and press Control C, deselect those 2, press Control V, and I have 2 folders that are copied. Or I could select all of these and do copy and then Control V, and I've got multiple copies over here. So I can make copies of copies of copies and what have you. And that's a good idea if you want to start building file structures for yourself that's going to house particular documents. It's also a great idea if you want to make backup copies of particular files and folders as such. And Control C, Control V is your friend. It's very important to learn those 2 shortcut keys. That's a very quick way to copy files back and forth. What we're doing here is copying. If we wanted to cut, the difference between cut and copy is cut will eliminate it. It will delete them. So if I selected all of here and I want to go ahead and to cut, then it would basically delete those. And then I can come in here, Windows 7, and paste. It would delete those from my desktop and move those over to Windows 7. So instead of having a copy between this location and this location, I instead basically put those all here, all these copies inside of the Windows 7 folder. So basically, copy will maintain a copy for yourself. Cut will allow you to remove them and place them in a new location by removing them from the previous location there. So it depends on what you're doing, whether or not you need to use those. But that is how you copy files and folders inside of Windows.